Welcome to another episode of Sealed for Good. I'm your host Shandy, and today we'll be looking at Gripset C-Bed engineered screed. Again, this is following up from some questions we had after the tiling products that we sort of covered in the last episode, and we had some other questions around what other products do we have in that space. So C-Bed, excellent premix screed. I say excellent because it does reach 30 MPa of compressive strength, which makes it suitable for a pretty broad range of applications. So, you can apply it over our membranes, you apply a membrane over the top, whichever one you prefer. It's fast drying, so after 24 hours, you can start applying your finishes. It is worth checking with all those overlays technical data sheets as well. So if you're using it in a vinyl application, you need to make sure that it meets the minimum curing times and moisture content that you'd require for that type of system. For tiling, really easy to use. You can either use an electric mixer to stir one bag at a time if you're doing a small shower tray, but you can also bulk mix and pump the product. So definitely quite versatile. It has a range of 5 mil up to 100 mil in a single application, and it is suitable for both bonded and unbonded screed applications. So with your bonded screed, you do want to create the slurry detail. So that's 1 part Gripset 11Y with 2 parts of your screed powder, and you want to get it to about 1 or 2 mil thick, and then wet on wet application, put your pre-mixed screed over the top, compress. You want to make sure there's no voids, and then you want to give it a nice neat floated finish. So for unbonded, of course, the minimum thickness needs to be 40 millimeters, and you'll also need to include that reinforcement in the middle of that screed to make sure that it can support itself. Because we're really looking at the C-Bed as the only real screeding option that we have, it is capable of being used for various applications that, the list is so long that there's probably no point in going through it. But you do want to check out the TDS and go from there. Any questions, then we're always available. But as far as a fast setting, easy to use, high performance as far as flexural strength and MPa, then you can't look past C-Bed. Ask your stockists, get it in if you are using already a screed. It's worth getting your head around these engineered screeds. They do sort of give you that increased performance versus a standard site mix screed. So in general, a site mix screed, you might get MPa values as low as 4, and maybe the best you're producing is probably a 10. So if you are looking for something that is going to give you that additional performance at low builds as low as 5 millimeters and up to 100 in a single application, then you can't look past a C-Bed. The other advantages is it's all pre-mixed. It's quality controlled material that's inside these bags, so it's going to reduce the chance of effervescence, and it's engineered performance. Thanks for watching this week's episode. I hope you found this little overview on the Gripset C-Bed useful, and until next time, happy waterproofing.